How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. Maybe I should come up with a name for the stream. I don't know. But yeah, we're back at it, working on the pages for the Divinity, for upcoming chapter. It's going to be up eventually, just not right now. But yeah, we're making a good progress, I'd say, on making our rounds to figure out how to, or figuring out kind of like improving the props and environments and stuff like that that are there in the comic pages. I do have to make a few more rounds today on everything as far as like finishing up the last of the props, and also making sure that the character art is where I want it to be, while also checking the background. So backgrounds and props first, then I'll be heading back around to making sure that the character art is sketched out properly and people have the right type of clothing on and things of that nature. It's a pretty interesting day though. Um, it actually rained a bunch today, and I was able to eventually get in the studio and make sure that the windows were up a little bit more so that the studio could get more air. And it has a decent amount of air. It's less than 80 degrees in the studio right now, so that's really pleasant. Didn't think I'd see that for a while. But yeah, it's really nice. Let's see. Anything else happen? Anything else interesting? I don't know. I guess it's been a pretty mellow day for me. It's been pretty mellow. I drew a little bit. I watched some anime with my friends. If you've ever seen or heard of an anime, well, I was telling you guys the other day about an anime called, or a manga called Tough. And Tough is really nice. It's really a good manga. Thought I heard something. I do hear something. What is that? Okay, it must be oncoming rain or something that I'm hearing. But yeah. What was I saying? Tough is a manga I enjoy, or had enjoyed a while ago, and I definitely bought a couple volumes of it when I was younger. But now a lot of people don't know about it, so I've been kind of having my friends check out Tough every now and then when I can, and that's been pretty cool. And I was telling them like, yo, like there's a manga version of it called Shoot Fighter Tekken. I do not know why they went with that, but I guess it was a branding thing, because that's what they went with. But yeah, watched like that whole OVA with them, and they seemed to enjoy it, so that was pretty cool. Let's see here. What other stuff is on this layer? Just this by itself. Making sure I don't run into anything going downwards here. So now I'm gonna make it a little smaller, but that's all I need. I wonder, like, what type of scenario would I be in, whereas I felt like using 3D modeling for this part would I be in? Like what type of way would I think that that would be better instead of just drawing this out? Like, I just thought of it, right? I was like, oh, like I wonder if it would be better if I used 3D or something. But now I'm like, this is faster. And the only thing wrong with 3D is you have to figure out some sort of trick to quickly get back uh, the feeling of something natural, I would say. But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start putting in these. It's almost decent. Okay, so we also need, I think it would go about here. Okay, maybe I could just, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. From here to here. Is that it? I guess I can turn my volume up a lot more. That'll be decent. Let's see, what does that actually sound like? Alright, testing. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. I feel like it might be a little bit too sensitive. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, and where is our pref? Alright, I think I did restart the computer finally. Had an update. So we're gonna go ahead and load the scene, load recent scene. This isn't the right reference for this type of boat. Where did I put it? It's like over here, kind of. So yeah, I like the way that looks. I think I want to move them, or move this part back a little bit more, actually. Like about here. I think that would be a decent distance right there. Let me erase this one here, this line. Oh, what else is here? Okay, it's the acapella version. Okay, and next, I'm gonna get rid of this part as well. Actually, keep flipping that around. Could just use this. All I have to do is click transparency. Oh yeah, but I actually went ahead and added some more tools to the quick access menu here on the left of my screen. It's still a tool that I'm still like learning about, but still like I know what my process is like, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna put this stuff in here because I know that I consistently use it anyway, and now that it's in the quick access menu, well, I can easily access it without having to open up the menus, which is why you're supposed to use it, I think. I think quick access menu and these, like this tax, what is this thing called again? Oh, I can't see it because it's blocking it. Got it. Still can't. Okay, yeah, this command bar, right? The command bar, settings, and also the quick access menu, in my opinion, are great tools because it allows you, once you have a process that you consistently use to create art, you can basically customize those things to get around having to pull out all this stuff here. Like just imagine like having all this stuff out all the time. Let me move this, right? And just like, oh, I gotta quit access all this stuff. It's like, if you actually know what your process is like, you don't need to anymore. Um, Once you have your favorite tools, you have your process, this stuff is still here, but it's like in a drawer, right? You don't need to keep it open all the time because you have quick access menus, pop up menus and stuff like that. Like this right here is right, like my pop up layer palette. So it's like I don't need to go over there to get to it. I can just click here, access my stuff right there, and get out of there and start going back to drawing. And I'll never have to click another button because as soon as I click away from it, it goes away. Same thing with this quick access menu. These are some of my favorite pencils that I consistently use. Some of my favorite tools that I'm consistently using. And some of these are also just stuff from like file. Like I have to go all the way up there, click that, and scroll down, and do all that type of stuff. It's like, nope, this is literally just, create draft layer or new or open up clips, open Clip Studio Paint, or well, Clip Studio, to access certain menus like that. Stuff is really cool. You could be working on a document for your comic book, and then click batch export, which is me already going through the process of opening up the file process, like open up file, going over to export, which is down here, all these darn menus. You gotta go find it, and it's like right here, export multiple pages, and I've already kind of clicked exactly what I wanted, which would be to export like a multiple page document, and that's not PDF, that's batch export, right? So I have to do all that just to get to that, but I've already kind of done that just to get to this part on the quick access menu. So there's a lot of good stuff in there to access and have fun with. Looking at the shape of this boat here. This right here, and then we're gonna have these smaller planks that I'm gonna be drawing underneath. We're just gonna be mapping it underneath there. I feel like actually I can just use the lasso tool here. Why does it say no data? That's weird. Now it says excellent connection. Okay. Alright. Should be fine. Okay. Can actually move these characters back in space a little bit. Well, at least this guy, because then like he's sitting on anything, so I'm gonna move him back. Alright, what else do we need here? Auto saving. Thank you, Clip Studio, for auto saving. We're gonna need that. Should go about here. I actually think you'd see it over there, because Halo's in the way here. So I wanted to kind of squeeze this into the panel a certain way. It's weird. I also drew him in a different area. I wonder why I did that. Let's check. Over here, he's right there. Oh, okay, because, okay, they were already in that area. Cool. So my initial thumbnail was wrong then. Alright, and what I'm seeing behind me should be the background of everything. Is getting closer to the docks. Got it. Now let's see what happens in the next panel over. Should be around here. Yes. Okay then. So the first thing I want to do is kind of grab this layer and grab the layer with the character art on it. Okay, it must be below. There's definitely a faster way to do this. Oh, look at that. He's on a different layer by himself. Okay. There we go. If I make this too small, I'll lose a lot there. But at the same time, it's not that bad. You can expand it just a bit. I feel like that's just about right. See here, let's go ahead and grab this character. This guy. Okay, it's not bad. Now this could be confusing, so I might have to definitely change this. I've also already done this type of angle for these characters like this already, so might have to change that and just literally draw them behind him. I think that wouldn't be bad. Make sure that there's nothing else much on this layer. Okay, so a bunch of things are on this layer. So have to be a little bit more careful. Yep, just lost a piece of the ship. Okay. Get something to drink. Interesting. I moved the screen a bit too much. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. I think it's okay. Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna make some changes to this here layout, essentially. I'm gonna be putting the characters behind them. Maybe I could be like, okay, characters are behind him, right? So Makim is on what side? He's on this side here. And you have this guy standing up. And okay, maybe he's about to stand up, so he's like, like that or something. And then when you get to the bottom panel, you can actually do that. This guy's face looks off. I don't think I need his legs here at all, actually. I think I want to try and do something different with the paneling. And I can crop about here-ish. Safely, I think. Okay. I think I'm gonna try something. Which one of these darn icons is new layer? Is that you? Are you new or are you like... No, wait. It's one of these, right? It's open. This is new. Is it new layer? Like what? Duplicate layer. Create draft layer? Is that? I'll go with that. Yeah. Let me check. That looks interesting. I think it's wrong. Alright, delete. Which one of these things is it new? Nope, it's not new. Okay, well, just go ahead and go with the good old new raster layer. And I will then convert, wait, outline selection. Wait, do I have one of those? There was the new raster layer thingy. There we go. Go ahead and go with that one. And I want to do another one. I guess I could just do that. Hold the shift key and move this over. It's almost decent. Maybe I'll move him over. I think that's what I'll end up doing. I'll move them over. Yeah, that'll be cool. Trying to figure out the good alignment here. Move it over again. A little bit smaller. I think that's decent. So what I'm gonna do with these two here is kind of just I'm going to draw some settings here, kind of like what you kind of are able to see here, right? So this is kind of like each character's viewpoint. It's what they can see in front of them, or it's what they're looking at. It's what they notice while they've come to this place. You know, it's what they're looking at. And yeah, I think that could be pretty cool. I was watching a video the other day, and in the video they were kind of talking about, there's this artist that they really like. I forget the name of it, but I'll definitely plug the video in the description or the comment section or whatever. But basically this person goes out their way to do some really dope stuff with layout design. And yeah, I also enjoyed that video because of that. Gonna merge these two. There we go. This is all that. Side 2, we'll go back to this layer and start drawing the background and stuff here. It's weird, I guess I never added it here or something. So I've been looking up references, and I've been just finding out that this shrubbery type thing that I was going for does not exist the way I thought it did, you know. I was like, oh, I could have sworn there was some sort of greenery that could kind of grow out and into like a lake or river or whatever like this. And it just turns out that I can't find that reference nowhere. So it might not exist the way I think it does. So either I don't know the terminology or something. It almost takes a little bit of the wonder out of the world, you know? It's like, oh man, I really thought that that type of thing really existed, man. I thought that was some one-of-a-kind cool stuff that existed. But just so happens it may not actually exist the way I think it does. Or I thought it did. Uh-oh. Just saw the lights flicker. Time to save. Alright. I wonder if you'd be able to see the bottom of the ocean or the bottom of this water, if it, like how clean it is, which technically only I would know. But even I'm wondering, right? Because I haven't made the decision yet. Okay, liking the way that's turning out so far. Now, what exactly would they be seeing? Let's see. Do I have any good references that could show that? Oh yeah, also. I mean, I already know this, but I'm gonna definitely do one of these types of things. That could work. Of course, a little bit more shrubbery stuff over here. Alright, what else do we have here? I know. Kind of making this up as I go. But yeah, fish swimming nearby. What else could we possibly be seeing? It could be pretty decent. So what's in front of them is this joint here. So throw this line here, or yeah, throw this line here. The top part of this pier joint. Definitely have these here, and they're going down. Also have to maintain the perspective I chose. Feels like it's just too close though. Go do something like that. That should be decent enough. I wonder, did I make a brush or did I download a brush that has like this little glare thing that I have in all the anime joints? Little sun glare. Try to download some random brushes that I wanted to try out. Could definitely just try it. I have a lot of things downloaded here. I wonder if I even cared enough to download it though. Guess I thought there were many other things more useful. Yeah, I don't think I downloaded it. That's okay. Did I download, or did I put this here anywhere? Just drop it here? No. Didn't I already put one of these darn cloud brushes elsewhere? Which one of these was it? It's this one, right? Oh, this. Oh, it's... I thought that was it. Oh, that's it. Is there another one, though? Let's go ahead and add that and see what happens. I think the easiest way to make this actually show up is to just use some sort of gradation joint on it. So that's what I will do. Why did it do that just now? Didn't even let go of the button. Weird. Oh, I can just throw one of these things at it that I downloaded that I have no use for other than that. They have a vertical one? No, but that's okay. We'll just throw this at it. Wait, that's not what I do? What do I have to add? Oh, come on. Okay, so I have to open gradation then. Did I add anything to it already? I guess not. Alright. Why is it doing that? Let's see here. Oh, it's on the wrong layer. Alright. Could have sworn I just... Oh, okay, I guess I didn't get on the layer yet. Oh, great. Could have sworn I made a new layer. Maybe I undid enough to, like, undo that? Okay. Multiply. Alright, so that's what I wanted. Oh wait, does this thing create its own? No, it doesn't. Maybe it does? That's why I couldn't see it, because it does create its own layer. Okay. Don't think I like that. But every one of them turns into... That's annoying. Alright, so I don't like that very much. I think I'll just use this or something. I can deal with that. Now why doesn't I, well, why don't I get the lighter effect there at all? It's interesting. Either way. Hello Franny, how's it going? I think I'll just try to... Okay, so there's the darker part of it that I was looking for. Should go about here. Hold shift. I think that'll be decent. Now I'll take my airbrush tool, put it on soft, expand it a bit. Turn that down a little bit if I want to, maybe about 75. Turn off color to grayscale. That's really what I wanted. But then again, I don't know. Reselect real quick. Try this again. Wonder why I did that. That'll be fine. I think that's pretty cool. It'll work for now. Okay. So basically we're going to have the sun kind of up above this area, kind of lightening up the scene a bit more. It's not completely dark, but we're just kind of going to be playing around with the feeling of the area, I'd say. So I'm going to go ahead and erase away some different parts of this and then move on. So that'll be pretty cool. Control G pin. Sky stuff here should be on the ship. Oh wait, on the wrong layer. Let's go head back to where we were, which is this one. There are these little things here for the paddles that are attached to the boat, which kind of allow it to keep the paddles there. It was interesting when I learned about them. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah, if anyone's new, make sure to subscribe. If you enjoy comic books and illustration, I do this type of content every single week. Every weekday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is usually when I go live. It's a pretty decent stream for about 2 to 3 hours at a time. So if any of you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Wonder what's some decent music to listen to right now. These oars seem a lot bigger than I want them to be. I think I'm going to adjust this size a little bit. I think it's coming along though. These scenes definitely didn't look as good until I started reworking some of them, so I'm happy about that. See what else. This part here is kind of overlapping. What is this? Which layer is this? That's not even what I clicked on. Why does it see that? There we go. So that's okay. Let's go back to this one. Instead, actually, I'm gonna pick. Wait, I have this right here. Right. Go to white, and now I'm going to start. Well, if I was on the right layer, I guess. Didn't think that I was that far off. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click this. Click this guy's hand. Go back. And now I'm gonna start being able to, yeah. I wanna put some like sparkles here. I don't know, people see fish in water. Fish be glistening and whatnot. That's kind of the effect I'm going for anyway. The feeling I'm going for. I am not a professional flashy I don't even know what the heck to call it. I just know the effect I'm going for. I'm going to give myself these notes, essentially, and I'll work from there. Indicating a little bit of scales. I have no idea what type of fish this is, but I will refine it. I just knew I wanted a fish to be here. go back here and start refining some of these other images. Because I think, when I think about it, I've already done all this stuff here. So if that's the case, then yeah, I can actually start to kind of go back and hit some of these characters. And just with that, just like that, I see more things I should have, or that I can work on right there. Right next to it. Anything else after that? Because I know I worked on all these. Kind of okay with how most of these are. I just have to put in more effort with like the water and stuff right there. But for the most part, I'm cool with what I have there. But yeah, I was looking up like some sort of if you will, shrubbery or something like that. And you know, I look up like I was looking up how this type of stuff grows outside of like lakes and stuff like that. And I was just like, I was thinking I was gonna find more pictures of it, but in actuality, it's seeming more and more like it's a very rare thing, or I don't know the right terminology. So I'm thinking, one, these things can't actually grow out of the water as large as I'm drawing it, or two, you need a landmass. Even if it's small, you need a landmass for this stuff to grow the way I'm drawing it, to be on the water. So, yeah, learning. How's it going, Tavon? The true enemy in Evangelion is cicadas. Nothing more annoying than anime cicadas. Ah, you know what? I can't even go against that, man. You might be right. You may be right. Did you enjoy Evangelion? More importantly, unless the cicadas ruined that for you. Or were you traumatized when you heard the cicadas? Yeah. Sorry about that. I have returned. Hey, how's it going, Ballpoint? You have returned as well. It's going okay, man. Just getting a little further on the pages. It's been a pretty mellow day. Rained a bunch. Yeah. But yeah, how have you been? What have you been up to? Finished up some pages for today. Now about to work on a splash art for your project. Nice. Sounds like good progress. Any progress is somewhat good progress, though. Trying to save myself some time, putting in a little bit more effort into my underdrawing here and there. What's this other thing that I downloaded? Forget. What do you do? Looks interesting. I know what that is. There was this other pin or this other material I had downloaded I thought was really cool. Oh, you have those too? Some of the materials that I have, I assume. Okay, that's not what I want. Oh yeah, those gradients. Yeah, they look pretty cool. So I went ahead and downloaded them, but I don't know if I like them as much at the moment. I have to play with them a bit more. Okay, so let's see here what happens if I do that. Okay, that's fine. Thinking I'm just gonna have to stick with this one. What if I do this then? That's not bad. Okay, well, let's go ahead and fill some things in then. Just messing around with the lasso tool, trying to get a certain type of effect. Yeah, looking okay. Oh, thanks for inviting some friends. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it's coming along. Really liking the feeling of it. Well, that's fine. It's awesome that you even invited anyone. I really appreciate it. Put some characters on this boat here. Hey, how do you get your animation to talk when you are talking? Oh, basically, I looked at this tutorial, but basically, it's like, um, basically, I'm using Discord right now, and if you know anything about, whoa, I full screen that. If you know any, whoa, please stop full screening. What's happening? Wait a minute. Okay, all right, I get what just happened. On Discord, essentially, what happens is, when you talk on Discord, you can basically okay. 1 second, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties for some reason. Basically on Discord, you can, when you talk on Discord, you can basically okay, I'm gonna get this together. I'm gonna figure it out. Basically, I watched this tutorial that teaches you how to essentially make your animation talk. Essentially, how it works is you use Discord and you kind of apply Discord to OBS. And basically, when you have two images, right? One of them when you're not talking, and one of them when you are talking. And basically, you set it up in a certain way where usually when you talk on Discord, the icon glows green. You basically take that, you rewrite the code, and it allows you to convert that understanding into, instead of this thing flashes green, it basically takes that and allows me to convert that into, hey, this avatar changes to the second picture, and when it's not green or when it's not talking, it changes to the idle pose. But I can definitely find you that tutorial real quick on YouTube, and I'll post it for you. That would have been faster, but I just wanted to try and explain it. Yeah, I learned about it from some of my friends who were doing it. They taught me about it, and I went ahead and found it. It's pretty simple. There's multiple little tutorials for it. Ah, there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this. Oh, this is the 5-minute one, but the 5-minute tutorial is pretty decent. You said the dirty word, LOL code. I mean that's what it is, but honestly, it's honestly just, copy and paste. It's like, oh, here's how you do it. And if you look in their description for how they teach you how to do it, they want you to copy and paste what they wrote in the description anyway, so that you can apply it. So yeah, it's not too difficult, because I figured it out, and I am not good with most things in technology, I'd say. So if I figured it out, I feel like a lot of people could figure it out. Tutorial's also decent. They have a fast-paced tutorial and a 5-minute tutorial. I don't know what that sound was. I was about to lose it. I don't know what that was. I think that was a car in the rain outside somewhere. I was like, yo, what is that? Being too quiet in your own space can backfire, I guess. One moment. I'm gonna hurry up and get these things down. Good indication of something being there. Alright. You like quiet? I enjoy quiet when I can get it. It's cool. Helps you think? Same. Same. Dang, I really was gonna be like, yeah, this is good enough. I mean, I don't know, to some people this is good enough as far as this panel goes. I'm starting to see more and more that I need to add more line work and things of that nature to really make sure that I kind of finish it off a certain way. But I don't need to go crazy with it though. That's another thing. Like, a lot of people might not even notice the details or something like that. Maybe in years' time when people, you know, appreciate the series more or something, that's when people go and check out, you know, things at higher quality and really go through. But those happen to a lucky few amount of people, I'd say. Let shadows do the talking. What do you mean by that? I don't think I'm familiar with the phrase. Or is this the one where you kind of fill things in with blacks and just with like black ink or like a shadow essentially? So a lot of people get away with that one. I actually like the look. I think a lot of people could benefit from doing it more, or I could. Ah, but it's not nighttime, and I'm not trying to make anything dynamic right now, so nah, not right now, not yet. Okay, I'm okay with that so far. This guy, shiny bald head. Funny thing is, like, I need to practice more hairstyles more often. But I'm not opposed to making some characters bald. I think it's fine. There's a lot of bald people out there in the world. Are you doing color or black and white? I am doing black and white. Yep. I really enjoy doing like black and white comics actually. I do think that there are really great looking color comics out there, but I think it takes a certain amount of skill and know-how to make those consistently uh, works storytelling wise, and yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of great ones though at this point. But what was I gonna say? Oh, if any of you guys who are in the chat right now are new, be sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content. I put up videos every weekday, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually work on comics together and hang out and talk about things that are happening in the world and sometimes even pop culture. I like the way that looks. Holy crap. I totally just made that mistake. Oh my god. This is hilarious. I just drew like I just drew two characters together that actually would not be together. It's hilarious. It's like, oh no. And I think it's just because I don't know, I feel like it's because this guy the way I drew him, he feels shorter than the guy sitting down with the way I drew his limbs. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Let me see here. Let me grab this. Okay. I'm assuming it's on a similar layer but different. Let me grab this as well. It's always interesting when that happens. So I'm thinking he should be about that tall. Okay, now he looks more possible to be in. Actually, where's the reselect that? Wait, why does it look like it's not on the right layer now? Wow. So what did I move? Weird. What the heck? Could have swore I moved something. I keep moving this thing. Okay, that's what we want. Try and reselect again. There we go. Halo should be at least 5'7" or something like that. Oh yeah, this is definitely a good reason to work digitally for most of the I would say most of figuring things out. Took me a while to finally start consistently using digital though. But it didn't take too long, I would say. I eventually just was like, okay, I need to figure out using this stuff. And I was like, you know what? There's some great reasons to use digital more often. It's mainly just editing though, I think. Like that's mainly why I use digital. The quick edits that I can have access to are very effective, I would say. Okay, so, okay, those rows moved that, okay. My process is a little bit cumbersome, I'd say, but it's, for me, necessary. Kind of go back and forth from physical to digital to some degree. What I essentially do is kind of like, I don't know if I explained this already or not, but yeah. What I essentially do is I come up with my my concept for what's going to happen in a chapter or a book. And then I go ahead and do the thumbnailing. And then once I'm done with the thumbnailing, I'll go ahead and move into the storyboarding and stuff. Usually I do most of that digitally these days. I used to do it all on paper, but having the ability to move things around, improve the compositional elements and things of that nature is just really good. Try to sketch pencil first, then go digital. Oh, word. Yeah, I just do it all digital at this point. I used to do that all traditionally. I used to actually just do the thumbnails, the sketches, the roughs, everything traditional, and then I would go ahead and draw it or ink it or whatever, and then I would scan it, and then I would start doing the digital process at that point once it was scanned. Nowadays, I basically do the thumbnailing, the storyboarding, and the roughs. And then what I do is print it out on paper. And once I print it out, I do my finished line work for everything. Then I scan it back in, and then I do like my tones or my grayscale stuff. Then I add my text, and then I'm essentially done. That's how I usually finish things off there. This must be on a layer that is where the opacity is down. Oh, of course, I would click that right now. It's still on that layer? Come on. Alright, cool. And as you guys can hear, more people are, very excited for the chapter. Many fireworks have been going off, and I'm excited too, Really enjoy the support from everyone. It's really, really cool. I think it rained so much today that they just, I don't know, they don't feel like as motivated the day to do the fireworks. But, it's still really cool. Alright, so now we can do my Keem's hair, which is always reminiscent of an apple. Okay, I guess I'm still missing exactly where that layer is. Let's see here. Okay, I'm still doing it. Zoom in then. about here? Using the mouse. Okay, there we go. Is there anything else here? Alright, now I can erase a part of this. I erased a part of the ear there. It's okay. Alright. This guy has a black shirt on, if I remember correctly. Just gonna go ahead and fill that in. Oh, this guy's arm is going through here. Get rid of that. Grab my lasso tool. It's right there. Could have swore I clicked on this blue layer here. Alright, I'm still not clicking the blue layer? Interesting. Alright. Alright. Has to be a blue layer with nothing underneath of it. Hey, if you make digital card with streaming times, I'll post up for you. Oh, thanks. I should make those. Probably work on that over the weekend. I really appreciate that. Thank you. work on that over the weekend, get that done. Oh, wait, is that on the same layer? Interesting. That makes sense though. Sometimes I try to save some time doing something by putting things on the same layer, because these are just my rough drawings here. I think I need to also, actually no, this is going to be cut off right there. I like the way this looks though. Cool. And lastly, we'll be going over here to like add this like shrubbery type stuff going on here. So that'd be pretty cool. Seems like a cooler day for me, but still gotta stay hydrated, keeping the energy high. Oh, look at that. So we're gonna eventually go back here, but I might do this stuff off screen. I usually don't. I might go through and just fix up some of the character art off screen, and that could be pretty cool, because on Monday's stream, maybe we could do something a bit different. I could work on one of my illustrations that I've been kind of just taking my good old time on. I'm thinking of what is it? Working through the inked version of some of my pictures at this point, and I've kind of scanned some of them. I have like a Battle Angel Alita. Oh no, I have a Luffy I haven't actually finished yet. I don't know if anyone's One Piece fans or anything like that in here, but I have a Luffy that I kind of just been, it's been ready. Sketch and the line work has been done. But yeah, I'll probably work on that with you guys. So that could be pretty fun. Alright, so all I gotta do is add more stuff here. I don't know if I added any references here, but I know I did something as far as Pinterest. Let me see here. Made a board on Pinterest. Made a board on Pinterest for like this part that I'm kind of working through right now, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some pictures and throw them into this here. It's kind of like what I'm going for here. So I'm just gonna make some shapes, honestly, and that'll work for me. Okay, and I know that a lot of this is going to be in shadow, so I'll also play around with that. Nice, that sounds cool. The rabbit hole, no. The rabbit hole, no. Really happy about the subtle improvement I've been having with Clip Studio as a software, though. Oh, the pen you were talking about? Yeah, Pinterest really be a rabbit hole sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I've been really enjoying manipulating, like, Clip Studio for myself recently. It's not anywhere near as cumbersome as it used to be, and I have enough tools, and it has enough tools to kind of just make that whole process feel a lot better. I'm very happy about that. And I'm just making shapes for this. Supposed to be reminiscent of what I'm looking at over here as far as my reference goes. I'm not trying to like perfectly draw it. It's more about the feeling of it, you know? Kind of should feel like it's in motion to some degree. It's not just sitting there being still. Wind could be blowing or something. Should be kind of overlapping the boat here a little bit, which was going to give us some form of depth. Easiest way to get depth is just to overlap things in a picture. You can obviously add like details and play with lighting, but cheapest way without having to work that hard is just overlapping. Then once you have overlap, you can also add in lighting and shading and things of that nature. Part of me is like, yo, this underdrawing already works. It's like, good. Just gonna kind of go over it a little bit more again. Yeah, my Clip Studio Paint is my go-to now. Nice. See, I never really got into Photoshop as much as everybody else did. So it never was that hard to leave it for me. A lot of people got really sucked into Photoshop and was just like, oh man, Photoshop is so good. And it probably was, you know? But I always just thought Photoshop for me felt cumbersome no matter what I did. I didn't feel like I could do anything in that program well because I was too busy thinking about all the things I didn't know what it did and how it's literally a software more so meant for photo manipulation other than painting. People just made it into that, or people figured out how to make it into that. And then it was like, oh yeah, we can do that too. Yeah, we like that you guys did that or something. It's kind of like how people felt about Street Fighter, I guess. Like how people figured out how to do combos in Street Fighter and stuff like that. It was like, whoa, we didn't even program that stuff in there, but I guess it was kind of in there, but we didn't think y'all would do it. Photo is good for color special effects. Ah. Yeah, one of my friends was using it to kind of make his paintings more crispy. If that makes any sense at all. I am sorry. That's the description I call it, though. It's like his lines for his paint and his paint strokes were easier to see. They were crispier. You know, they weren't blurry. They're crispy. Look, crispy is a great word. I don't know. That's their claim to fame. Ah. Really like the way this panel or this page actually works in a way. I'm be playing with the lighting there as well, so I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm liking the way most of this chapter is coming out actually. Hmm. I guess I could hurry up and try to apply this guy's shirt. But for the most part, that's what we're going to be working on, or what we've been able to do today, you know? Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go make dinner for the family. So yeah, I would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do this every weekday, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really appreciate you guys coming through and hanging with me. If you guys are artists yourselves, I think this is a great channel for you. We talk about comics and work on comics together. If you guys ever have any questions, go ahead and write them in the comment section below, and I'll definitely answer them to the best of my ability. I really love hanging out with you guys and working on this project with you at the same time. So it's kind of behind the scenes, if you will, of the series I'm working on. But I love to show the process and kind of share it with everyone. Kind of also, level up with you guys as well. But yeah, everyone, that's going to be it for this week's amount of content. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and you guys take care of yourselves. Peace, everyone.